Imagine getting arrested, not for stealing, not for fighting, but for having an ice cream cone in your pocket. Sounds ridiculous, right? What if I told you in some parts of the United States, you could actually break the law by singing badly in public, or even by waking up a sleeping bear? These aren't jokes, these are real laws. And today, we're diving into 10 laws that sound completely fake, but are actually real. Trust me, the last one will seriously make you question reality. Welcome back to USA Law Mysteries, your digital courtroom for the strange, the forgotten, and the downright unbelievable laws of America. Today's video is not just about weird rules. It's about understanding how history, culture, and sometimes pure chaos have shaped laws that still technically exist today. Some of these laws were created for very real reasons. Others feel like they came straight out of a comedy script. But here's the crazy part. Many of them are still legally valid. So stick with me until the end, because each law gets stranger than the last. Imagine walking down the street on a hot summer day. You got an ice cream cone, but instead of holding it, you slide it into your back pocket. Sounds weird, right? Well, in Alabama, that's actually illegal. Yes, placing an ice cream cone in your back pocket is against the law. But here's where it gets interesting. This law wasn't created as a joke. It dates back to a time when horse theft was a serious problem. Thieves would place treats like ice cream in their pockets to lure horses away without technically stealing them, since the horse would follow willingly. To stop this clever trick, lawmakers banned the practice entirely. Today, it sounds absurd, but it's a reminder of how creative criminals once were, and how equally creative the law had to become. In Alaska, there's a law that sounds more like common sense than legislation. It is illegal to wake a sleeping bear. At first, you might think, well, obviously, but laws like this exist for a reason. Tourists visiting Alaska often try to get close to wildlife, sometimes even attempting selfies with dangerous animals. This behavior not only puts human lives at risk, but also disturbs the natural behavior of wildlife. So authorities made it official. Disturbing a sleeping bear is not just dangerous, it's illegal. It may sound funny, but in a place where bears roam freely, this law could actually save lives. Now, this one sounds like it came straight out of a comedy movie. In Alabama, it's illegal to wear a fake mustache in church if it causes laughter. Yes, you heard that right. This law was designed to maintain respect and order in places of worship. Back in the day, people would sometimes use disguises or pranks to disrupt religious gatherings. So lawmakers decided to take a firm stance. While the law may sound hilarious today, its original purpose was actually serious: to prevent intentional disturbances during sacred moments. Still, the idea of getting in trouble for a fake mustache is something most people would never expect. In Ohio, there's a law that makes people do a double take. It is illegal to give alcohol to a fish. Yes, the fish. Now, this might sound completely ridiculous, but it actually falls under broader animal protection and environmental laws. The idea is to prevent harm or unnatural interference with wildlife. Even though no one is realistically trying to throw a party for fish, the law ensures that animals are not subjected to harmful substances. It's strange, it's funny, but technically it's still the law. If you love singing, you might want to be careful in North Carolina. There are local laws that can penalize loud, off-key singing in public. Now, this isn't about stopping music. It's about preventing public disturbances. But the wording makes it sound like bad singing itself is the crime. Imagine being stopped, not for being loud, but for being out of tune. It sounds funny, but it highlights how laws sometimes evolve from very specific complaints. Balance Scale Law 6, No Exploding Golf Balls. In Massachusetts, using an exploding golf ball is illegal. Yes, that's actually a thing. At some point, prank products like these became popular. And while they might seem harmless, they could cause injuries or panic. So lawmakers stepped in. This law is a perfect example of how even small jokes can lead to real legal consequences. Balance Scale Law 7, No Driving Blindfolded. This one might seem obvious, but it still had to be written into law. In Alabama, driving while blindfolded is illegal. You might think no one would ever try this, But people have attempted dangerous stunts for attention, dares, or entertainment. And that's exactly why laws like this exist. Sometimes the most obvious rules are written because someone actually broke them. Balance Scale Law 8. No sleeping in a cheese factory. In South Dakota, it's illegal to sleep in a cheese factory. This sounds incredibly random, but actually relates to health and safety regulations. Factories that produce food must follow strict hygiene rules. Allowing people to sleep inside could contaminate products or create unsafe working conditions. Still, the way the law is phrased makes it sound like something out of a joke book. Balance Scale Law 9. No flying kites in the street. In some U.S. areas, flying a kite in a public street is illegal. This law was created to prevent accidents. Kites can get tangled in power lines, distract drivers, or even cause traffic incidents. While flying a kite seems innocent, in the wrong place, it can become dangerous. Balance Scale Law 10. No whispering in someone's ear. In certain places, whispering into someone's ear can actually be considered illegal if it crosses into harassment. This law focuses on personal space and consent. What might seem like a harmless act can make someone feel uncomfortable or threatened. So in some cases, even something as simple as a whisper can become a legal issue. So those were 10 laws that sound completely fake, but are actually real. Now I want to hear from you. Which one shocked you the most? Drop your answer in the comments below, backhand index pointing down. And if you enjoy discovering the strangest, most unbelievable laws in America, make sure to subscribe to USA Law Mysteries. Hit the bell icon so you never miss the next mystery. Because trust me, there are still many more hidden laws waiting to be uncovered. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, balance scale fire.